Authorities say a 70-year-old man opened fire in a Phoenix law firm this week, and our Clayton Morris has got more on that right now. Hey there, Clayton.
Anna, yeah, we all were seeing these headlines this week when that 70-year-old man opened fire at that law firm, wounding 2 people and killing 1. The shooting is just the latest incident, with a recent study showing 1 in 5 workplace deaths are linked to violence. So what can you do to improve your chances of surviving an attack at work? Harry Houck is a former NYPD detective and the president of Houck Consulting Incorporated, a private investigation firm. Harry joins us now. Harry, you go into businesses on a regular basis and help them train for just such these attacks.
Exactly. The key to survivability is having a plan. If you don't have a plan in the event something like this happens and you wait till it happens, there's a good chance that you're going to be severely injured.
So we see this more and more. We just saw this law firm shooting. We see it again and again. We saw it, of course, tragically at Sandy Hook Elementary School up in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. So one of the first things that you say to do is to have a plan and have an escape plan that everyone is aware of in the office place. So we sort of staged this down here in our newsroom to give an example of what would look like if there was, unfortunately, some kind of shooting that were to take place down here.
Correct. Like you said, the first thing is escape. All right? Let's say the shooter's coming in from the door.
Okay.
All right. The first thing you're going to hear are shots. All right. So
and yelling and screaming.
Yelling and screaming, and you've got to have your plan already in your mind what you're going to do. The first option is to escape. Okay. If you think you can make it out of here and make it to the exit down the hallway here, okay, that's fine. You got a straight hallway here, which is kind of bad. Okay, because you can get shot running down this hallway. So if you decide that you want to run down that hallway, the best thing to do is a zigzag. All right, you got a less chance of being shot. Okay,
sort of what our soldiers do. Sort of
exactly. This is typical military and police training. All right. Second, the second thing you need to do is hide. All right. If you can't make it here,
so if some of these exits are blocked, there's no way to get to some of these exits. Do your best. We certainly saw that in the Sandy Hook shooting.
Exactly.
Teachers trying to hide their children inside of closets, which actually saved their lives. So in a space like this, and as an example in our newsroom here, what would we do to hide? Where would we go?
Well, I'll tell you, you've got 2 great rooms here. All right. One thing you can do if you can't make it to a room is maybe hide under the desk. Okay. But we'll go into the room first here. All right. We've got a great room here. We've got a solid door, and we've got a great lock on this door. So we'll come into the room. We're going to shut that door, okay? Once that door is shut, you're going to take a barrier like this and push it in front of the door, and you're going to barricade yourself inside. This room is really good. You got another one here. If you got 2 of them, you're going to barricade yourself in there until the police get you out. The first 2 or 3 minutes is the most important time in an active shooter incident, because that's when all the killing is done. It's when all the shooting is done. It's going to take the police 2 to 3 minutes to get here. All right, and they might have to coordinate outside, so it might be a little longer than that for them to be able to get in.
And God forbid, then, once you have some individuals who may even hide under their desk. If
right.
They can't get
if you have, depending on your location is, you could hide under your desk, all right, and then all you have to really do is put a chair in front of you, and then hopefully, the shooter won't
visually, you're out of the way. Now,
right,
the final,
exactly.
If you've got a last resort here, okay. The escape, the hallways are blocked, you can't get out the hallway door, hiding is not an option for you, and you're confronted with this guy with a gun, fighting, the last resort.
Right. This is the last resort, and you have to remember that. That is the last resort to fight. If you've got to attack the shooter, don't go unarmed. And you have to use what you have available to you here in your office, all right? We've got a letter opener. All right, so even the minute you get up from your desk to escape, grab something. Grab some kind of weapon, because you don't know if you're going to run into somebody or not. You got a pair of scissors, okay? And then you got a fire extinguisher. All right, these are the things that we found around in this office here. All right, that fire extinguisher, if you blow it into some guy's face in the event you have to attack him, that's going to be able to help you, and you can be able to hit him with it. All right?
Great tips here. Harry Houck, for more information on any of this stuff, Harry, how can people reach out and find out more information? You certainly do this for a living, go into businesses and help them.
Right, you can contact me on houckconsulting.com, and I'll be glad to help anybody.
All right, Harry, great information this morning, and God forbid, we hope that something like that doesn't have to actually happen anytime soon, but it's Mike and Anna, we know that it's all too common in these past few weeks.
Well, that's for sure.
You got to be prepared.
We had a couple of them this week.
8:29 is the time now. We'll